So the question is the celery juice cleanse worth the hype? I'm more than aware I am very late to the celery juice cleanse party, if you will. It was actually a guy called the medical medium, that's not his real name. He's Anthony William, and he created this celery juice cleanse, and for good reason. Anthony Robbins, people like that, but huge advocates of Anthony's work, and in particular the celery juice cleanse. So finally, I'm breaking my celery silence, if there is such a thing, and coming out. I love it. I'll be honest with you, there's a lot in it. Anthony is correct. Why are people doing it, first of all? Well, the vast majority of people that get into juicing, either for health or it's weight loss. These are the things. I don't care how shallow the weight loss may appear for some people. What Anthony tried to do, and I did successfully, was saying, look, why don't you introduce 16 ounces, just under 500 ml, of celery juice into your diet every single day, but it must be on an empty stomach, and I wholeheartedly agree with him on that. No other food surrounding it, make sure it's first thing in the morning, and then that will flush your system. But it will hydrate your system. It's a great hydrator. Great for your blood pressure as well. It's a natural anti-inflammatory, and for weight loss in the more, it flushes you out. Now, we're looking to fill the hopper. You fill the hopper with only celery, because you're doing the celery juice cleanse, and then that makes 500, just below 500 ml, fantastic. What's lovely about something like this, because it's slow technology, the juice stays healthy for longer, a lot longer in fact. What I found with celery juice, it freezes really well. So if you've got some really decent bottles, you can make a whole batch for the week, and this is designed for batch juicing. In fact, if you're really into this, Nama have now come out with a larger hopper, so you can take this hopper off, and it's a larger hopper, makes almost like another third or whatever it is. I need to find that out. I don't know, but it's a larger hopper. So celery juice, let's get cracking on with it. It's very straightforward. This goes into here, but I want you to see the amount. So all I'm gonna do is get off the noggins on the end, and look, what we're trying, I know it sounds weird, but you'll get used to this, right? So you're trying to get it in there, and you think, oh yeah, I'll cut it to about there, because you're trying to stand, you're trying to stand them up, right? So you're trying to get them like this. So, because you're trying to get as much celery into the hopper as possible, okay? So what's gonna happen now is that they're gonna speed this up. Okay, that's the Mickey Mouse speed now done. Now, walkaway technology, all we do, and it'll take about a minute to a minute and a half, but you haven't got to stand over it or push it yourself, because it just does it for you. So you turn it on. If you do need to use the plunger, it will only be at the beginning. But listen, I've got stuff to do. I'm going to come back for this. Okay, right, so that's the good thing about a juicer that will do the juice for you while you walk away. I cracked on with something else. Right, let that run down. We get what we call the money shot. There we are. That is the celery juice going in. So let me pour this out here. Beautiful. Now, we have got exactly 1 glass in there. That is beautiful, lovely. I've just confided with the team. I've been doing juicing for God knows how many years. I have never had, it sounds mad, just pure celery juice. Because my gut is always, I'm gonna add a little bit of apple or cucumber or something just to kind of calm it down. This is gonna burn my throat. So I'm about to find out, aren't I? It's way better than I thought. I expected to really hate that. It's not, look, I would still add a little bit of cucumber to this or some apple or whatever, but I can see why it's palatable. I can see why people, yeah, Anthony William, yeah, the medical medium, celery juice cleanse. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's a great way to break your fast, which is breakfast, first thing in the morning. So is the celery juice cleanse worth the hype? I actually genuinely think it is. Cheers, especially to Anthony William. Cheers, my man.